Bledsoe.
Let's try to recover, people, shall we? Thanks, guys, for coming out. Give yourselves a round of applause. This is pretty cool you guys come out. There's a lot of things going on in the world that could keep you inside, and it's pretty cool. A lot of crazy stuff going on. A lot of explosions and tornadoes and bombings and shootings and stuff. And a lot of people posting on Facebook saying, you know, my thoughts and prayers are with the people of this thing, and my thoughts and prayers are with the people of this place. And that's great. It's good to see the country coming together, but it also makes me happy that we don't always have to tell where our thoughts and prayers are. Because I don't know about you, but I don't always think about and pray for the most appropriate things. Like my thoughts and prayers are with my girlfriend right now. She goes to visit the doctor. I pray that she's not pregnant. My thoughts and prayers are with my grandmother as she's in the hospital. I pray that she gets over this illness. But if not, I pray I get a huge inheritance. My thoughts right now are with the 22-year-old girl with the super tight yoga pants I saw in Meyer. I followed for an inordinate amount of time, praying that she would help me judge which bikini looks best on her in the fitting rooms. It's not exactly something I want to share on Facebook and Twitter or at comedy shows. Just got out of a relationship, as Jason mentioned. Not many of us can handle relationships. A lot of people in comedy say that relationships are like cancer. And if that's the case, I found the cure, and it's me. It's not always the girl's fault. There's some faults of mine. I admit it. I'm not perfect. I have some strange habits when I get in relationships. Like sometimes I'll start to find the girl's friend more attractive. Like I don't get that. I don't understand why, but things got really awkward really quickly when I dated one of my sister's friends. Let that burn, guys. There you go. Said it was awkward, not that it felt natural. But despite the bad habits I've developed over the years, I get dates on occasion. I went on a date with a girl, and we were walking around downtown. And I knew this girl was special. I knew she was the one when we said the exact same thing to decline a homeless guy money. He said, "Sorry, man, I don't carry cash." Same exact thing, same exact time. So she said, "Jinx, buy me a Coke." Which is when I realized that she was a gold digger. And I left. First Coke, I can only assume diamonds are next. Gold digging bitches. Went on another date with a girl. We were at an Italian restaurant. And while we were eating, there was a guy walking around playing the accordion. And it made me realize that has got to be one of the worst jobs in the world. Because that guy got the same 2 requests the whole night. "That's amore," and "shut the fuck up." Believe you me, "That's amore" was much less popular. Made me appreciate my job quite a bit more. I have a pretty cool job. I work at a pretty big corporate office, and I found that a lot of the people I know from my job, I only know them by passing in the hallway. And it's kind of weird. It leads to a weird relationship, like a very shallow relationship. But little things can change it. Like if every day you say hi to somebody when you pass them in the hallway, you don't say hi one time, the whole relationship changes, you don't say hi anymore. Or like you smile at somebody every day, you don't smile one time, the whole relationship changes, you don't smile anymore. You smack one girl on the ass, the whole relationship changes, and I gotta post something to Facebook about my thoughts and prayers, or with my coworker, hoping she's not a tattletale bitch. Probably not a good thing to post to Facebook. So I know what you guys are thinking. this guy has a huge dick for a landlord. And you're right. Someday that joke will go somewhere, but that's where it's at. I don't really have anything else for it. You guys, I gotta admit, I'm a failure on almost every level of Tetris. I don't have very good spatial reasoning, I guess, is the thing with that. I've been trying to improve myself a little bit, and one of the ways I want to do that is by improving my vocabulary, because I think girls find that attractive. Well, I think it's going to be good for me. And it's going to be easy for me because I like words and I like learning about words, where words came from. And like, for example, everybody knows that phone comes from telephone. And fax, like faxing a document, fax comes from facsimile. But one of the more rare ones I've come across is dictator. And I found that dictator actually comes from penis potato. Dictator. Penis potato. Some of you are going to be laughing in like 45 minutes. Take some time to process, I guess. You can Google that too. Feel free to Google it, but I would be careful Googling penis potato. I have no idea what you'll find. Guys, I went to a funeral recently, and it was a pretty big bummer because the music was terrible. And it made me realize that I want to be more prepared for when I pass away and have music lined up. But being the guy that I am, I want to have it in line with how I die. So I've made a list so far of the songs I've thought of based on how I die. And if I may, I'd like to read some of them for you. If I die in a fire, I'd like the song with "We Don't Need No Water, Let the Motherfucker Burn." If I drown, I'd like "Holy Diver." Some of the older folks out there. If I'm electrocuted, I'd like "Electric Avenue," because who doesn't want to sing "Electric Avenue" at a funeral? If I'm somehow squeezed to death, I'd like "Under Pressure." If I'm chopped in half, I'd like "Creep" by Stone Temple Pilots. Well, I'm half the man I used to be. That doesn't work without singing that. Or at all. If I get alcohol poisoning, I'd like 40 ounces to freedom. If I'm hit by a car, crosstown traffic. If I'm eaten by a shark, I gotta play the Jaws theme the whole time. And last but not least, if I commit suicide, I'd like whatever Justin Bieber song I was listening to at the time. Thank you guys very much. My name is Andy Bledsoe. Enjoy the rest of the show.